Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. So as promised, today I'm going to be doing a Simply Gilded B6 TN setup. So TN means Traveler's Notebook. I have used Traveler's Notebooks in the past, but I don't think I've ever filmed a video setting one up. So I thought that I would try doing one today. So this is just a little disclaimer. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see here is from Simply Gilded. I am going to be using the TN that was included in the Natural Beauty box, so that is what this is. If you subscribe to her monthly box, then you are able to get this one. So I really like this. You guys know that I love florals, so I especially love this TN. So this TN is in the B6 size, which is one of my all-time favorite sizes. It also has the really cute scallop detail here on the side, which you guys know I also really like because the scallop detail is also on my inserts in my shop. I do have this little charm here. At the bottom, it's attached to the little D-ring here, and this little charm is actually from a different sub box. I can't remember which one it was, maybe the Daliang one, but it's just a peachy pink velvet bow. It has a little leaf there and a iridescent flower bead. So that's the only accessory that I have so far on it. The TN does come with a little elastic pen loop in this peachy pink color, and then you also get the 4 elastics in the peachy pink as well. In terms of pockets, you have a secretarial pocket here and then a smaller one. So I really like this configuration. I like that you can put something here and then decorate this little pocket. So you do get the silver hardware. I'm just going to remove the little plastic that protects it. So I think that's really sweet. The interior is really cool because it's like this nice light blue color, and then the outside has the beautiful florals that match the kit. So I do have other things from the kit that I'm going to be using. I have some washi tape, some sticky notes. I do have a bunch of these TN inserts. So these are already in the B6 size. Once again, they do come from the Simply Gilded box. So I have a few of them that I think will match really nicely in this particular TN. So this one actually came with the box. It's this Robin's Egg Blue color with the silver foil swallow there, which I think is really pretty. This one came in the February box, the Paris and Spring one. So it has this kind of nudie beige color, really pretty, and then the gold bow. And this one is from an older box as well. I really like the gold foiling on this one, and it's a nice neutral color. So most of these are dark grid. This one is a lined one here. So let me show you that. Just has a really faint line there with the little bow accent. So I'm going to be using that. I do have a bunch of different vellum and acetate. I do have a Foxy Fix dashboard that I'm going to be using. A lot of these vellums and acetates come from various kits, and then some of them are ones that I have from other shops. And then I do have a bunch of different die cuts. So these are from Tulle and Twine. I have the sticker kits. This is from ArieBea. And then I also have some papers and things like that. I pulled a bunch of different clips as well and some other cute accessories that I want to use in this setup. So I just pulled out everything that I think would look good in here. I may not use all of it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is going to be a nice quick setup because I do only have the 4 strings, and actually when it comes to TNs, I find that I don't like to overstuff it. I do have quite a lot of Foxy Fix Traveler's Notebooks, and those had like the reinforced spine, so you can get them in the compact or the wide, and you can get them in the 4 strings or 6. And I just found that if I have too many things in a TN that I don't tend to use it functionally, it just becomes kind of like a decorative creative space. But for the purpose of this setup, I actually want to use it as a PR tracker or like a PR planner. So I have started PRing for other shops. The 2 that I am PRing for right now is Sweet Dear Stationery. That is a European shop based out of Germany, and she specializes in laminated dashboards, foiled vellum, and acetate, as well as crochet goodies. So I will leave the link to her shop down below, as well as my code, which is ANA15. So if you guys would like to order from her shop, then you can use that code, and also mention me in the notes to seller, because you can actually receive my free dashboard in your choice of planner size. So you would just write your planner size to get that extra freebie dashboard. And I love her shop, it's so amazing. The other shop that I PR for is Fluffy Angel Stationery. This is a UK shop, and she specializes in a bunch of different stationery as well as stickers. So she does have some character stickers. She also has a minimal line in her shop as well, which I also really like. So if you like my style, then you'll probably enjoy her style as well. So I will put the link to her shop down below, as well as my coupon code, which is ANA15, and also mention me in the notes to seller to get my freebie. So because I am PRing for more and more shops now, I do want a place to kind of track their stuff. Since I have so many of these B6 TN inserts, I thought that I would finally use them. So that is how I want to use this. Let's see how I can put it all together and make it functional for myself. So let's get started. First off, I am just going to move some of these accessories off to the side because we'll add those a little bit later. First off, I do want to put my inserts in, and as you can see, I have 4 strings, but I only have 3 inserts because I do want to add this at the very back. So this is another item that you would get in a Simply Gilded sub box. This is a little bit of an older one. This is super cute because it kind of matches, you know, the whole aesthetic. It's a white leatherette pouch. It's faux leather. Feels really soft inside, and this one is in white and it has rose gold in it, and it actually does have a little D-ring here, so you can actually hook it onto another bag if you want. But if I put it this way, as you can see, it actually fits the height of this B6 TN. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab one of the TN straps and then actually thread it through just like this, and as you can see, it fits perfectly, right? So now I can close this and it won't go anywhere. I can actually hold other things in here. Because there are no other pockets here at the back, I felt like this was a really good way to hold some extra items, some sticky notes, for example. I do have these ones, these vellum sticky notes that came in the kit. These are gorgeous, so they match the pattern on the outside as well. So that's really pretty, and I thought that I could just pop that in there like that, so I have my sticky notes ready for me to use. And then also I was thinking I can also put my freebie samplers from Fluffy Angel Stationery in here as well. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna close it, and that's gonna sit there. So I do have these TN notebooks that I also want to use in here. So I am going to pop those in. And if you guys have not ever used a TN before, all you have to do is just find the center of the notebook. So you guys can see this is the center here, and you just grab it and put it in. You can use a jump band if you guys want to, if you want to add extra inserts, but like I said, I'm only using the 3 right now. So there you go. You have the first one, the second one, and then the third one, and then I have my little extra pocket for my accessories. Now we are going to kind of jazz it up by using various vellum, acetate. I am going to be using a Foxy Fix B6 dashboard here. So I don't know if Foxy Fix is actually still around. Their website is up, but they actually don't have any inventory listed, so I'm not sure what's going on with them. But I bought this quite a while ago, and I used it for my B6 TN. So I just took it from that setup, and I am going to be using it here. I do also have various vellums, acetates that I thought would work really well in here. And then I also cut down some scrapbook paper. So I just cut them down for the B6 size. And these are all from a Michaels paper pack. So this one is just a kind of light blue color. It kind of matches the colors of this TN here. This one is a kind of spotted gold foiling one, and then this one has a peachy pink background with some white polka dots, so I thought it would look really nice to match with my little accessories. And all of these pieces of card paper are actually from this paper pad from Michaels, so it's called C'est La Vie, and this is from the Recollections brand. So I just pulled some papers from this pack to use in here. I got this quite a while ago, so I'm not sure if it's still available in store right now, but you guys can find any type of paper that you would like if you want to buy some digital paper online from Etsy, and then you can just print it out yourself on cardstock. I've done that also, but these ones aren't double-sided. I just chose ones that I think would match this setup here. So we are going to get started by filling up this front section here. I do want to add a little bit of vellum and acetate. So I am going to fill up this B6 TN dashboard from Foxy Fix. The first thing that I actually made beforehand is this little dashboard. So once again, this is paper from that Michaels Recollections paper pad, and this is a print from Nichols. She is one of my favorite fashion illustrators, and all I've done is I've taken her prints, printed it out. She does offer physical and digitals, so this is a digital that I printed out myself, and I just taped it down with this washi tape that came from the Simply Gilded Natural Beauty box. So again, the same washi tape that matches the outside here. So I just put it there, kind of on the corners, and that is going to act as my first dashboard. So I'm just going to slip this in just like that, so that it would look like this at the front, and I think it looks very sweet, very classy. I like the white space of her prints because I think it keeps things very elegant looking. So that's going to be my very front dashboard. In the next section here, I think I might want to bring in some of this blue maybe. So again, this came from the pack, and I do have a bunch of journaling cards and quote cards. So this is also from the Natural Beauty box. This is from Tulle and Twine, as is this. I do have quite a few die cuts from her that I may want to use. So these are all from Tulle and Twine. This also came from the sub box. This is from ArieBea shop. I do have a code for her, which is AnaJolenePrintables. So this is actually a freebie in her newsletter, so I just printed it out on cardstock, so I might use that. And then I also have this from her shop too. It says, "I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth." And I think the florals kind of match this setup. I also have this journaling card from Simply Gilded that I may use as well. So I'm just going to play around and see what I like. This would look nice because I think the colors match really nicely. But I feel like this might be a little bit too bright. Maybe I'll go for something a little bit more neutral. So something like this, and I can also layer if I want to. So you can stick these down using just a piece of washi tape like this if you want. So I'm just going to play around and see what I like. I really like this quote card here. It says, "Look around and see the beauty in the present, knowing that life can still be meaningful even while you wait." So I might use that and maybe center it. This is another die cut, and I could probably do something like that and just keep it really simple. I quite like the simple looks at the moment. So I'm just going to see if I like it in here first before I tape it down. So I've just tucked the paper in there, and I might just center this here and then add the bow at the bottom. So I'm going for a more minimal look in here. You can always tape this down with the washi tape, but I think it's pretty good in there. Once you have it all filled up, the pieces do kind of stay in place. So I think I might leave it like that for that section. I do have the two other papers here, the peachy pink one and then the gold foiling one. So I'm just going to add them in here at the back. Might as well just put them all in and then we can decorate. So on this one, I do want to kind of contrast the colors a bit. So I was thinking I can put the journaling card that came with the kit in here. So let's see what that looks like. And I think that it's kind of cute with the leopard spots and then the spots on the back. It just kind of ties it in nicely. So the journaling card covers most of it, but I think that will work really nicely. So that's all I'm going to do in that section. And then here I want to put either one of these. I have some of these as well. I can put that in the corner there and keep it really simple. Maybe put that there at the top. That looks really nice as well. So I might do that. I do have this. I also have this little quote card. This is from Tulle and Twine. It says, "Always with a touch of class." I like this kind of faux glitter effect, so that might work well here. So I might use that actually. So all I've done is just put a little bit of Scotch tape on the back, and I think I will just add it, and I'm just gonna center it like that. And then now that we have all the 4 sections filled like that, I am going to wrap it around the first insert. So we just wrap it like this. And then now I do want to add some vellum and acetate. So I have quite a few here. I have this leopard one. This came from the iridescent ink box. It has beautiful stars in the silver hollow. This came from the same sub box, the Natural Beauty one, so it matches the leopard print. And then these actually came with it. So you do have the florals, which match the cover of the TN, and then you have this one with the swallows and the rose right there. This came from another box, the Paris and Spring box, and then this is just some vellum that I had from my stash, which I think the florals actually match pretty well with here. So I just took it from my other setup, so I might use some of that. So I just need to decide what I want to put with this one, and maybe I'll go with this because I do think that this color matches nicely with this nude, and I already have a lot of the blues in it, so I'll add that. So I'm just going to add that right here in between the dashboard and the insert. So that is what it looks like now. And because I actually have another floral in here, I don't want to put both florals together, if you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't layer them together. So I'm actually going to layer this vellum with this vellum. So you guys can play around quite a bit with TNs. That's kind of the fun thing about TNs, is that you can layer things. So there we go. And I feel like the greens of here kind of match this now. And also the flowers that I have there. So that is what the first section looks like. And you have the 2 layered vellums over the insert. So that is the first section done. Now let's move on to the second insert. And in this one, I think I'm just going to layer some of the acetate and vellum. So I know that these two look really nice together. And let's just test to see how I like it around it. I like to keep the vellum on the inside because sometimes vellum can rip if you're not too careful with it. So by putting it in between an insert and your acetate, the acetate can kind of act as like an extra dashboard if you don't have another, for example, like a Foxy Fix dashboard. You could just use acetate on the front and then layer your vellum in between so that it kind of acts as like a protectant. I think I'll just leave it as that because it is already quite decorative. And then I do have this final one here, and the last 2 vellum and acetate that I have is this one. So this is the stars one, hollow, with the hollow, and then this is the leopard print. So I'm going to add this here around it. These elastics are nice and tight so your inserts don't move around so much. So that is what it looks like. I think that's really nice. So now that we have the sections all figured out, I do want to add some things in the pocket. So typically I like to use the seals as like a little bit of deco. It brings in the colors of the kit and the leopard with the florals, so that matches perfectly. I'm going to add that there. I do have this extra card from Tulle and Twine that matches. And then these were freebies from Tulle and Twine. So it has a bit of the florals. I want to bring that in again with the florals. I could always use this in the front too if I want to, but I feel like it might be too busy now. But I do have this smaller die cut, also from Tulle and Twine. This is another journaling card. I could probably tuck that in and bring in some of that green with the florals. Or I do have this freebie from ArieBea. Oh, I kind of like that at the top there. It says pretty things inside, just peeking out. So that might work. Maybe I'll just rearrange it a little bit so we can see all the little bits here. It might be a lot for the front, but since I don't have anything here on the back, I feel like that might be okay. I'm going to be using the pen that came with the kit. This is a really pretty one with the leopard print. It's really interesting because it's a little bit matte, but when you touch it, it has like a raised element to it. I think it's really cool. It's a black gel pen, so I use these a lot in my memory plan with me, so if you guys haven't seen that. I'm just going to add that here to match with the kit. And then this bow I've had for quite a while. It's from Gilded B6 Co, and I love it. It's like denim, and then it has a little bit of the stitching there, and I feel like it matches perfectly with this. Like, look how perfect. So I'm just going to add this to one of the notebooks, maybe the back one here, and it just has a really cute summer vibe to it. I also have this clip. This is a furry clip that matches the colors. It's like a neutral color with the gold crown. And this is from Sweet Paper Bliss. Now I don't know if she's still open. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about that. I'm not sure that she's open at the moment or if she's coming back. Her shop is closed right now, so unfortunately I can't really help you with that. I'm not sure what the status is with her shop, but I do have quite the collection of items from her shop. This one is the Sweetheart clip. It's just a little heart with a few dangle clips on it. So I just added that. So I'm probably not going to use this anymore, and I'm feeling like this would be better without this journaling card, so I'm just going to put that aside instead. But I think that is everything that I want to add to this setup. It's a very, very simple setup, but like I said, I like to keep my TNs a little bit more on the simple side, just so it's not too overwhelming. So now let's do a very quick final flip through of the whole entire thing. So once again, this is a B6 TN from Simply Gilded. I do have a referral code for Simply Gilded, so if you guys want to save $5 off a $15 purchase, then you guys can use my link down below. But I have this beautiful one from the Natural Beauty box, and then I do have this little clip also from a Simply Gilded box. So here in the pockets, I just have a freebie dashboard from ArieBea. I got the seals here that came with the box. And then all of these little bits and pieces, the die cuts and journaling cards. So these are all from Tulle and Twine. Most of them are freebies, but a couple of these I bought myself. The pen is from the box as well, and all my clips, these dangle ones, are from Sweet Paper Bliss. The one you see up here is from Gilded B6 Co. So I do have a Foxy Fix dashboard here in the B6 size, and in here I just have some Michaels scrapbooking paper, and then I just used the washi tape here that came with the Simply Gilded box, and I just stuck down this print from Nichols. Behind here I do have more of the scrapbooking paper from Michaels. These two die cuts are from Tulle and Twine, so this was a freebie and this I ordered. This is a vellum that I actually took from my old setup from my Foxy Fix B6 sugar coconut, so I just pulled that from there. And then this gold foiled chevron pattern, this is actually from a Simply Gilded box. All my notebooks here are from Simply Gilded, so I plan on just bullet journaling in these sections here. I'm going to be writing out all the things that I receive from the shops that I PR for, any of their requirements or sales, all their schedules and stuff like that will be in these notebooks. In the back side of the dashboard, I do have another scrapbooking paper from that Michaels paper pad, and this is the journaling card that came with the kit. And then I do have another gold foiling polka dot scrapbooking paper from Michaels, and this is from Tulle and Twine again. On my second strand here, I just have all Simply Gilded stuff. I have vellum and acetate, and then this notebook from Simply Gilded. This is more Simply Gilded, so again, this one is from the iridescent ink box, and this came with the same box, the Natural Beauty one, and then this is an older box. So this is also a dot grid. So I'm thinking that I would separate the shops out so that I don't get confused. At the very back here, I do have the Simply Gilded pouch. I just keep some of the vellum sticky notes that came with the kit, and I am going to be putting the sticker sheets that I get from Fluffy Angel Stationery, as well as my samplers, my freebie samplers in here as well. So as you can see, it's a very simple setup. That was the whole point of this. I don't want it to be too overwhelming because keeping up with a lot of different shop schedules can be a lot already, so I just want to keep it simple. That's why I'm just using dot grid in here instead of like actual inserts for my shop. I feel like I'll be able to kind of keep on track with everything that I have going on. So as you can see, it's not a very thick setup here. I really like the simple aspect of this TN. So that is my simple B6 TN setup using my Simply Gilded box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you guys are interested in ordering from Simply Gilded and getting your own box, then you guys can use my referral link down below. You guys can receive $5 off a $15 order. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!